Welcome everyone, this is Toy-Nutz, and today going to be looking at the new Disney Parks exclusive Droid Factory Pride Collection figures. These guys were available only through the Disney Parks, and they've been offered off and on the Shop Disney website. This year they've offered two different sets. There's the single pack BBY0U, which is a companion to last year's BBPR1DE, and then there's this six pack of rainbow colored Astromech R units. This is the first time they've offered like a little six pack of just one type of series of droids. Pretty cool looking. Okay, yeah, different, they're all solid colors, but there's a cool feature with them when we open this up, and I'll show you about them. Packaging's pretty basic, nothing really special, just a little thing on there about them being exclusive for the Pride Month and everything. Nothing about what the units are, if there's anything special about them. And then, of course, I'm showing all the different units and which ones they are. There's a R2, R4, R5, an R6, an R7, and an R8 unit. We'll go first with the BBY0U. Pretty cool fantasy background here. But they just open right up, pop in the bubble, just slide the finger, and you're able to pull him out with no major issues. There we go. This is a generic BB unit. They use the same BB-8 type style head with the two antennas. You can see, rainbow colored, and trying to pop him out of the bubble. He is very secure in the bubble. There you go, once you get him out. But yeah, he looks pretty cool, just a multicolor droid. Pretty neat. Yeah, I mean, he'll just fit in with all the other Droid Factory figures. And the cool thing about these figures is that, the Droid Factories, they do come apart, so you can mix and match parts. So the head comes off. For the BB units, you just, they're tight, but once they do, pop the top off. You got the weighted center piece here, and there's the bottom half. But yeah, so there he is. Like I said, you get all these different parts. You can make your own, mix and match. And of course, putting them back together is no major difficulties. You take your pieces, line up the bottom hole in the little groove part there. Same thing with the top. There you go, and it snaps in, and then you drop the head. And like I said, the weighted bottom helps them rotate. This is last year's BB unit. Pretty much, it's very similar to this year's, except it was more of a dark blue. And again, like I said, since they're Droid Factory, the cool thing you can do, they can have interchangeable parts. If you wanted, swap the pieces of the ball half, or just swap the heads, and you can make your own droid. So yeah, fun little guy, not bad. And now the big piece here, the giant six pack of different Astromechs. Yeah, nice packaging, sturdy, just pop right open with the side tape, and they all just should slide right out. I mean, they look pretty cool. For all the different units, different heads, and some of the body pieces are slightly different, so that's cool. Here's your generic Star Wars background, but they did it in the rainbow colors. Yeah, they look pretty cool. I'll give Disney credit on one thing. Man, these things are in here really nice and tight. Some of the other sets that I've gotten from their Droid Factory multi-packs, the little plastic that holds them in is usually pretty loose, and they just give them a slight push and they pop right out. This year, yeah, these guys are in there really tight. Plastic doesn't feel thicker or anything. It's just almost like the bubbles are a little small for the figures. Here we go, get them out. Man, these guys are in there tight. All right, so here's the R8 unit, the purple R8. Looks pretty cool. Yeah. All right. So let's go from the R8 to the blue R7. Let's see how he does. Man, yeah, they are in tight. That's not really a major complaint. I mean, There we go. All right, here's the R7. And next we've got the R6. Come on. Come on. Japers. Yeah, they are in there tight. Again, don't really mind. I mean, I guess helps prevent them from being stolen. Jeez. All right, there we go. And next we'll have the R5. He's all in yellow. He popped out with no major issues. Then we've got R4. There we go. The orange guy pops right out, looking pretty cool, like a little orange creamsicle, I guess. We'll put him over here. And then last but not least, the red R2. And yeah, he just pops right out, of course. All right, yeah, looks pretty cool. So yeah, there's R8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and the R2. Yeah, these are really cool. I mean, there's some nice detailing, even though they're just all, you know, rainbow primary colors. It's like there's enough color variations on the heads, the arms, and the bodies to bring out some detailings in that. But yeah, but the cool thing about these figures, being that they're part of the Droid factory line, is that you can modify them and pop them apart and interchange parts to make your own droid. So, I mean, here's the R2, and like I said, the head just pops right off. There you go. And they could have cheaped out and did the whole thing red, but they've got the silver interior electronics there. Then, like I said, the legs just pop right off. And they're in there tight. I mean, but yeah, once they're out, and then once you pop them in, they stay pretty good. And then, of course, the third wheel there on the bottom. And then, so yeah, you have a body. And you can just pick any other one you want, and you can start swapping parts around. So we'll just grab the R4 unit here. And again, like I said, I mean, again, look at that. That's just, yeah, I like it. I like the look. Ooh. But yeah, we'll just pop his head. And then if we want, you can put the R2 unit head onto the body here. There you go. See? So you can pretty much make whatever one you want. If you have any of the other R2, R4 units or whatever from any of the other building sets that Disney has released, you can swap the parts. If you look back at the videos that I did for the advent calendar that they did for the droids, and this is how they all came, different bits and pieces. So yeah, everything is interchangeable and swappable on all these units. So yeah, pretty much I see this as just a giant create your own droid factory set. And in fact, that's what I'm going to do here. Here we go, just start dismantling these guys, and I'll start building them into my own little droids. So as you can see, yeah, these things are just so much fun to play with. Make and modify your own figures and everything. Just love this line. Highly recommend picking this up if you get a chance. Like I said, you can pick them up in the parks or keep an eye on Shop Disney and you can pick them up there. So, thank you for watching this video. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Drop a comment down below what you think of the Droid Factory figures. And as always, Excelsior!